Him in grid 2 will be Stan Bear, a fellow Australian from pool 1 point, first time out. In grid 3 it will be Martin Dixon from Middlesbrough. Martin, I've no doubt, by the inspired performance from the young reserve Gary Havelock, and on the outside it's Dave Allen, who won heat 1 of this second semi-final for the home side Peterborough. So what's going to happen here? It could still all be in the melting pot. Looks like it's going to go to the very last corner before we know who the two qualifiers are going to be. Heat 7. And up to the corner, it looks like Cheshire has got away. Cheshire it is, but he gets scissored into the first corner and hard around the outside. It has come Dixon. Dixon leads it. In second place it's Bear. In third place it is Allen, and Cheshire at the back, who seem to make the start. Dixon, this surely will take Middlesbrough into the driving seat if he can hang on here with Stan Bear in second place, and in third place Allen. And Allen, the home crowd will look to him to get up. Martin Dixon, of course, such a well-travelled and experienced competitor. And he really has been to size up Paul Walton despite the loss of Mark Viora. Teamsiders have shown class, as indeed they have all season in National League circles. Into the last lap with still Dixon leading. In second place Bear, in third place Allen. And we're going to have a last heat decider, and all over the place there. Oh, Stan Bear has gone down, and that is a moment of high drama. He hit the fence all on his own, and he is down and stays down. And how did the other riders miss him? Dixon won it. Gift points there for Peterborough through Dave Allen. Third place was Cheshire, and Bear, who hit the fence, you can see is still down there, and he really did that all on his own. Let's watch it again. You can see Stan Bear in second place in white helmet, Dixon up front. Keep your eye on Bear now. Did he have a rush above? What did he do? He's right out here on the fence. Grabs a handful of throttle, loses the front wheel, gets it back under control, hits the fence, goes over in the most untidy heap. Dave Allen did well to miss him, as did Cheshire. As men and machines came in all directions, Dave Cheshire finding his line. And there is Stan Bear down and out. You can see Neil Middlitz there, left a picture of our frame. Neil has a very special interest. Stan Bear, in fact, is a resident. He lodges with him down in Dorset. Well, the old Peterborough safety fence has really taken a hammering here. Another hole in the fence and another patchwork job by the track staff.
Neil Middlitz, how was Stan when he went into the ambulance?
He was pretty shaken up. He's hurt his big toe of all things. You can see on his boot where it's sort of been crushed a bit. I don't know if he's broken anything, but he's got the wind knocked out of him, certainly. He's pretty poorly at the moment.
Into the last heat, and it looks like Middlesbrough are certain to go through. Peterborough have got a bit of work to do through Ian Barney in blue on the inside grid. And Reno of Essex have Martin Goodwin, who miraculously picked himself up from that spectacular tumbler early on. He's on the outside. He clearly is aggrieved with a point to prove. So let's have a look across the lineup. On the inside in blue, Ian Barney for Peterborough. Next to him in red, Gary Havelock, who's looked sensational when he came in the reserve. 16 years old. Grid 3 has David Balls, and if the pool rider can get up here, they still might sneak a qualification place on the outside. Martin Goodwin in yellow and black, and on the inside it is Barney who gets away. Barney leads it. In second place it is Havelock. In third place it is Balls, and Goodwin trailing at the back. So this should be enough to take the home side Peterborough through, with Havelock in second place. In third place it is Biles. And well, here is an absolute sensation, because Barney has pulled out with an engine failure, and we'll have to work that one out as Havelock goes into the lead. In second place now it is Biles. And even though they've had a bit of a disaster here, by our reckoning they can still finish 1 point ahead unless Biles can get up on Havelock. Well, there is David Biles. He's got Martin Goodwin right on his tail, but Havelock in front, and unless the young Middlesbrough rider stops and does something silly, it's going to be both Middlesbrough and Peterborough going through. Peterborough really made hard work of it. They've only won one race and yet to record the last, but they're going through here with a last place engine failure from Barney. Second place here is going to be Biles. Third place is Goodwin. But drama, as we thought, right until the last. By the skin of their teeth, we've got a local qualifier, Peterborough, going through along with Middlesbrough for a final, and it should be some final.
What now has the final got to offer? Let's just check on the teams that have made it so far. From the first semi-final, Hackney and Stoke into their fifth final, then Middlesbrough perhaps emerging as the favourites, and Peterborough keeping the home interest alive. Let's rejoin Dave Lanning.
One heat completed, the Northern challenging front with Stoke on 3 points, Middlesbrough 2, Hackney on 1, and Peterborough yet to score in heat 2. Looking from the inside across the line in white in grid 1, Jeff Pusey from Middlesbrough. Next to him in red, Alan Mogridge from Hackney, unbeaten in his first semi-final, one of only 2 riders unbeaten on the afternoon. Grid 3 in yellow and black, Dave Allen, who was consistent points gatherer for Peterborough. He had a total of 5 in his semi-final. On the outside in blue, Paul Thorpe for Stoke, the leaders after 1 heat. Paul Thorpe can go a bit when he gets the wind in his sails. Heat 2. Like Mogridge, and it looks like Pusey from the inside grids, swinging high around the outside comes Dave Allen. Allen's gone past 1. Has he got the steam to go past 2? I think he just might have. And into the corner it is Allen who leads it, and he really has got the bit between his teeth as Mogridge comes powering back under him. Mogridge and Allen together. In third place it is Thorpe, and this race is really coming up, boys, nicely to the boil. Allen almost lost the corner as Pusey comes through, and it is getting tight. Allen almost missed that corner there, and Mogridge did really well to avoid what could have been a collision, and Diane has gone for Thorpe at the back. There's Thorpe on the corner, and well, the referee, Mr. David Hughes, is going to have to stop it. Thorpe has gone down awkwardly, almost in the identical position we remember last year where Steve McDermott went down and broke a leg. Thorpe, I think, is just winded. He went down, well, really on his own, nobody else to blame. Well, let's see if we can spot what happened to Paul Thorpe. He's at the back here as Allen goes through, and there he goes, just sliding gently down. Nowhere to go, all on his own, and the bike did seem to slide on for a very long way before it came into collision with the fence. You can see there the fence of wallop, and the bike did go an awfully long way and still seems to be running. Heat 2 of the final, restarting without the faller, causing the race to be stopped first time out. That's Paul Thorpe. He'll be excluded. Only winded, it would seem, from that collision with the fence. So now we look again for the restart with on the inside Jeff Pusey in white from Middlesbrough. Then Alan Mogridge in red for Hackney. On the outside Dave Allen. He was leading when it was stopped. And recall earlier in the day he was in third place when the race was stopped, and he hopped down and won that one. Mogridge away cleanly this time. So too is Pusey. Allen will wind it all around the outside. There's going to be room for him to get through there, and well, there just was no room there at all as Pusey was bold and kept going, and so too was Mogridge. And now Allen coming hard back under Alan Mogridge. He just ran out of track. So this, it must be said, is a little bit of a surprise. Jeff Pusey, an old stager, and I know he'll forgive me for saying that, but he's leading heat number 2. It must have been a temptation for Middlesbrough to bring in their young reserve. Pusey proving that he's still a bit of life in him yet, and they will be in the tighten up as Mogridge starts to challenge. Pusey riding an immaculate inside line, but you wonder if Mogridge can get enough steam up to get around the outside. That's his attack pattern, and it's getting a little bit close there on the fence. I think he might just have clipped it. Pusey giving nothing away. In third place it is Allen, and over the line Jeff Pusey doing well to hold on for Middlesbrough. Second place Mogridge, third place was Allen, and well, there is Jeff Pusey the winner. And that takes Middlesbrough into the lead. The crowd enjoying that moment, and we can speculate that fate's a funny old thing, that Dave Allen from Peterborough, who took advantage of an earlier race stoppage to win it at the second time, that time could feel a little aggrieved as the Middlesbrough fans celebrate. Well, Middlesbrough in the lead, and they play their trump card. Gary Havelock, 16 years old, unbeaten in his semi-final, coming in for Mark Fiora. And this is a tactical ploy and a clever one by Middlesbrough. Fiora is back here encouraging his team colleagues. I think they may use Havelock, as indeed they're entitled to. Havelock on the outside here in Heat 3. Middlesbrough in the lead on 5 points. Hackney and Stoke on 3 apiece. And Peterborough the home side on 1 with some catching up to do. Heat 3, let's have a look at it. On the inside in red, Paul Bosley from Hackney. Next to him in yellow and black, Kevin Hawkins, the last in Heat 1. Grid 3 has Tom Owen, who knows all the ropes and all the tricks. Most experienced competitor. And on the outside, well,